Reason you might be struggling to manifest your desires is because you are trying to do everything on your own and you are not letting your higher mind assist you. So how do you take help of the higher mind? By giving up your desires. When you give up your desires, when you release control of your desires and surrender, that is when the higher mind can take over and assist you in manifesting your desires. And it's really that simple. And I'm going to share with you how you can quickly manifest your desires by giving up, right? Now, whenever we even hear about the word giving up, we are like, no, 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 no. I don't want to give up. Giving up is a bad thing. I mean, why give up, right? We don't want to give up, we want to win. But the paradox is this: there are certain things you are meant to give up, and if you do not give those things up, you are not going to manifest things as effectively or as efficiently. And this is what I've realized in my journey, that what we call as ourselves, the mind body spirit complex that we think we are, that is not just who we are. We are also a combination of our higher self, the universal mind, the supercomputer that is the creator behind our entire experience. We are the whole universe, okay? What you call you and the universe are not different things. They are the same combination. As the drop is the part of the ocean, as much it is the ocean, right? It just appears to be separate, right? So when you see yourself as a combination of you and your higher mind, one immediately starts beginning to understand that the things that we do in our life, we have certain responsibilities which are ours, things that we are supposed to do ourselves using this mind body spirit complex, and there are certain things that we are not supposed to do, that we are supposed to let it go to the higher mind and let it take over. And when we don't do that, and this is the key understanding, when we don't let go of certain things, don't give certain things up, things that are not your true responsibility, what happens is you experience slowdown, you experience stagnation, you feel overwhelmed, you feel that you are doing many things that you do not enjoy, and it's not yielding much results also. So how do you recognize what is your true responsibility, which is what I'm going to share with you today. See, understand this. It's very simple. Your true responsibility is just one thing. You are here in this life, exploring this planet, exploring this experience just because of one thing. You want to ascend to higher stages of consciousness, meaning you want to experience higher and higher level of inner harmony, peace, joy, bliss, all the good things. That is why the soul is here for. It just wants to experience higher and higher level of inner harmony, right? That means your true responsibility is pursuing what brings you joy in the now moment, what brings you peace in the now moment, what brings you essentially inner harmony. Following your inner harmony is your only true responsibility. And if you unwaveringly follow that, you will know what is your responsibility in the now moment, what is not your responsibility in the now moment, and you will be then able to balance the things with your higher self, balance your work with your higher self, balance your tasks with your higher self. And that will make you a magnificent creator of your reality, because you will be manifesting your dream life, your ideal life, because now you will be working in tandem with your higher self, which most of us don't do, because we try to do everything ourselves. So why do we do that? It's because our mind or our linear 3D mind, it wants to be in control of everything. It just wants to be in control. It knows that it cannot control everything, because nobody ever had complete control of anything in their life. History is the proof. If you look at anybody in our history, nobody had complete control of their life, because this linear 3D mind cannot control life. It is not meant to do it. okay? But it still strives for control. It still strives for having control over everything because it fears vulnerability. It feels that if we allow ourselves to dawn into that realization that we do not control or cannot have control about some things in our life, then it will put us into a vulnerable position, and it fears vulnerability amongst everything. It is the one thing that mind fears the most. It does not want to know that it is not in control. Okay, and that is why often we find ourselves trying to do everything using our linear mind and not give up. And that is where the term has originated. Never give up, never give up, keep fighting till you die. And that is one of the core lessons that we learn when we are going through the hero stage of consciousness, when we are using willpower to attain and achieve and succeed. And but when we ascend to the wizard stage of consciousness, when we are operating from the heart chakra, things changes. We are not just using our willpower anymore. We are now calibrated with our higher self, and we want to stay more in the flow states. We know that not everything comes through just hard work. If you just stay and do aligned work, stay in the flow state and do aligned work, much more productivity, much more manifesting can come into our experience. This is what we learn in Wizard Consciousness. If you don't know about the 3 stages of consciousness, do watch my video on the 3 stages of consciousness. It's in my YouTube channel, right? Or you might find it here. Maybe I'll link it up in the card section. Now, what do you do about this? How do you allow your higher mind to assist you? How do you divide your tasks with the higher mind? Allow yourself to recognize what are some of the things in this now moment that you are not resonating with. What are some of the things in the now moment that you think that you need to do or must do or should do that you are not resonating with, that you are not enjoying, which is not bringing harmony to you in the now moment. If you can recognize those things, it will become much clearer to you what are those things and what you need to give up. Those are the things that you need to give up. Now, what do I mean by give up? Do I mean that you let them go, you surrender, and just let your hopes die about ever manifesting them? No, that is not the point. The point is giving up means giving things up. Up means your higher self, which is waiting for you to take things up and starts working on it, right? Because you have a supercomputer waiting for you to assist you, but you have to delegate your stuff. Giving up does not mean letting your dreams die. Giving up means surrendering control over your dreams, surrendering control over your desires, things that you do not enjoy doing, but you still want, giving those things up to the higher mind so that it can take over. Anything that you want, but an aspect of it, if you do not enjoy doing, that is the responsibility of the higher mind. Now, I want you to understand using the example of this, which I'm going to share with you. That is, think about, you don't even have to think about, you have a computer, right? You have a computer, and you know how many ways the computer can help you. It can calculate things. You can do so many things with the computer. It makes your life super, super easy, right? Now, let's say you are given certain tasks to do, and you have this computer right in front of you, but you do not take its help. You try to do everything on your own. You are not using the word processor. You're not using Excel. You're not using the video editor. You're not using the camera. You're not using the internet. Nothing. You're trying to do it everything by yourself. How much effective will you be in your life? And would that be wise? Nobody will call you wise, because having a computer and not using it, like what, right? Similarly, if you just start understanding that you have a computer available and you can delegate tasks. If you delegate your tasks to the computer is an expert at certain things. It will do those things much better than you can ever do. And once it does that for you, you can focus on the things that you enjoy and you are good at. And then you are both working in tandem, and together you are a much powerful composite, right? Much powerful manifestation machine. And that is how you are supposed to operate in reality. But we forget. And we try to control everything on our own because we fear delegating things to the higher mind. We fear that giving up means letting our dreams die. No, you can release control over those things that you are not enjoying doing. Now, what do I mean by that? For example, if you have a certain desire, let's say you want to write a book, you want to become a publisher, you want to publish your own book or books, right? Or you want to do something else. That is a big part of your dream. But the moment you think about it, you start getting overwhelmed, like, okay, so how do I write a book? What topic should it be? How am I going to ever publish? It feels like too much burden. How am I going to get the money? How am I going to get all the knowledge, skills, build audience, blah, 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 blah. The moment you start thinking, you start noticing, and you pay attention to your inner guidance system, and you notice that you're not resonating with it. It feels bad. It does not feel good to think those things, right? At the moment, right? Now the mind feels like, it needs to think all this because, otherwise how, right? But this is what I'm saying. Forfeit all of them. Forfeit all the things about that dream that you are not enjoying at the current moment, and focus on only that aspect that you're enjoying. For example, you maybe start noticing that, what, I actually am going to enjoy a lot if I just write the first chapter. I do not know how am I going to make it into the book business. I do not know how I'm going to publish. I do not know how I'm going to, have the skill set and build the audience and talk to publishers and blah, blah, blah. I do not know. I do not have a clue. But I am not enjoying doing that. Thinking is making me feel bad. So that is not my true responsibility because it's not bringing me harmony. So I'm going to release all of that, and I'm going to just do what I am feeling like doing, enjoying doing right now, which is write the first chapter. You just do that, and you consciously let your higher mind know that, what, higher mind, tell that higher mind, you can work on all those things. I know those things are important. You can work on all those things. I'm not going to do that. You take care of it. Bam, give up, let it go, push it up, delegate it up. What will happen will blow your mind. Once you write the first chapter or whatever that you enjoy doing in the now moment, and you keep acting on your excitement more and more and more and more, you will start receiving downloads, guidance, synchronicities will line up, which will help you do all the things that you need to do to manifest your dream. Your higher mind will guide you. Sometimes you are going to receive downloads. Sometimes you are going to notice synchronicities coming up. And you just keep acting on your excitement. You just keep acting on your resonance. And everything that you need to do will fall in place as you just enjoy the now moment. This is how you work in tandem with your higher self. This is how you live magically, by connecting with your higher self and sharing your responsibility. Remember this, you are not alone. You are a combination of you and your higher mind. And once you start sharing responsibility, that is when you start becoming your most powerful self. So I urge you to give up. I urge you to give up the things that is not your responsibility. That is not your true responsibility. And remember, anything that brings you harmony in the now moment is your true responsibility. Anything that does not bring you harmony in the now moment is not. And that is how you can start working in tandem with your higher self. I hope it has resonated. If it has resonated, whatever I've shared with you, do let me know in the comments. I love to read your comments, right? And if you want to receive my personally handcrafted newsletters on spiritual awakening journey, I am currently writing in-depth newsletters where I'm sharing in detail about how you can start living magically, how you can start ascending to the higher stages of consciousness, the fourth density stages of consciousness, which we are all ascending to, wizard consciousness, and how you can start living magically. If you want to receive my personally handcrafted newsletters right in your inbox, all you have to do is subscribe to my newsletters, but the link of the newsletters will be given in the description of my video. So go subscribe them. You do not want to miss out on my newsletters because they contain so much information. It's just packed, and I'm sending them daily at the moment, and you do not want to miss them. There are many things that I share in those newsletters that you will never find in these YouTube videos, which only comes to me when I'm writing. So to subscribe to my newsletters. And currently I'm giving a big discount, a 75% discount on my 6-week Wizard Initiation program. It's my core program on Wizard Consciousness. It's all about just one thing, that is you connecting with your inner GPS, your inner guidance system, so that you can align with your life purpose timeline, which is your path of least resistance and most harmonious evolution. Why? Because once you come in alignment with your life purpose timeline, you will be able to accelerate in your spiritual healing and growth journey. You will be able to effortlessly manifest all your heart's desires. They will flow into your experience. Abundance will start coming into your experience in all areas of your life while you enjoy this now moment. That's the magical way to live in wizard consciousness, and that can only happen when you are paying attention to the signals of your inner guidance system, right? So in the program, I'm going to teach you how to pay attention to the 4 indicators of your inner guidance system. I'm going to teach you how to improve your inner harmony levels, and by the time the 6 weeks are done, you are going to experience an approximate 12-point increase in your general inner harmony levels. I'm going to teach you how to measure your inner harmony levels so that you can know whether you are moving backwards or forwards in your alignment with your most magnificent life. It's going to be amazing. And this is my core program, the Wizard Initiation Program. And at the moment, you are going to get it at a 75% discount. This is going to be available for a limited period only. You do not want to miss out on this offer. So if you want to join the program, if you want to know more about it, all you have to do is send me an email in my private email. It will be given in the description of the video. And if you would like to have a private one-on-one spiritual coaching sessions with me, I'm currently offering 60-minute sessions. And if you want to book a session, just let me know, send me an email. I'll let you know how to book a session with me, right? So if you have enjoyed this video, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and share it with your friends. And have an awesome day ahead. And I'll see you again soon. Have fun. Bye-bye.